The story I'm about to tell you is a real experience, and it traumatized me for the rest of my life. I'm a 27-year-old guy who lives alone. I work a medium-paying job. My family and I usually get together on Easter Sunday evening, and we have a little celebration. Nothing too special like Christmas or New Year. We get together, make Easter dinner, which is usually roasted ham with sides like cornbread, green beans, and yams. You know, the typical American stuff. We decided to celebrate Easter at my place this year. I was really happy to be hosting. After dinner, we played some games and we decided to call it a day. I took back the dishes to the kitchen while my family got ready to head out. While in the kitchen, I glanced out the window and I noticed a man standing outside my house. This was really strange and frightening to me. So I went out to the living room to tell my family so we could all go outside and have a better look to see who this person is and what they wanted. When we got out, to my surprise, there was nobody there. My family laughed at me and said I was seeing things. I knew what I saw, but then I started to doubt myself. Maybe I was tired and just hallucinating or something. So I told my family bye and went back in to get some rest. At about 2 a.m., I woke up because it was getting really chilly in my room. I got up to shut the window and head back to bed. As I was about to fall asleep, I remembered I never opened the window in the first place. I started to feel fear and panic. I just wanted to lay there. I knew I had to investigate though. So I fearfully got up and walked towards my window. I noticed footprints of someone climbing from the window into my room. My heart sunk. I tried to grab my phone and call the police, but my phone was gone. Whoever was in my house had taken my phone. I reluctantly followed the footprints to the kitchen. There in the dark, there was a man standing in my kitchen. I ran outside immediately, grabbing my car keys from the front door. The man walked slowly, following me outside. I got in my car and tried to start it, but it wasn't starting on time. I could see him calmly walking towards my car. Suddenly, there was a tight squeeze on my neck from behind my driver's seat. Another person was choking me. I tried to start the car and then I blacked out. I woke up in the woods with men dancing around a fire. It was some sort of cult. I thought this was the end of me. I noticed the leader. He wore a terrifying rabbit mask. He stared at me the whole time. They put a liquid substance in a cloth and put it over my nose. I slowly passed out. I woke up to the sound of a busy hospital. I was being rushed in. I slightly opened my eyes and there were nurses around me. They all looked at me with a lot of fear and pity on their faces. I turned and looked at the mirror. I couldn't believe what I was looking at. I forcefully blinked my eyes repeatedly to wake up from this horrible dream, but it was not a dream. My ears had been cut off, and I had ears of a dead rabbit sewn to replace my original ears. I felt the sensation of the fur touch my neck. I screamed from the shock. It was really horrible. Few weeks later, I was discharged from the hospital. I had prosthetic ears to cover up the scar. The people who did this to me were never found. Easter was never the same for me again, ever again.